What is trauma from immigration? Are you a new immigrant or have you been immigrant for many, many years? We migrated from one country to another for several years. Then we migrated to Canada. This story left us with so much trauma, so much pain and anxiety. And personally, I felt anxious, confused, and depressed because of it. Do you feel confused and anxious and traumatized because of immigration? Do you feel like you don't know what to do? Do you feel that there are wounds and trauma because of immigration that you don't know how to heal? Well, you're not alone, my friend. Let's look into it, what it is. We migrated from one country where it became torn apart by war. Then we stayed for 3, 4 years. Then we moved back home. Then we stayed at hometown for 10 years. Then because of the war, we have to move back to another country. This moving from one country to another. At the same time, inside our home country, we were used to move from one particular rental house to another rental house. This transition of immigration in the big scheme of countries and also from one area to another area, this has had huge effect in my mood, in my relationships, in the way I see the world. Most people don't know that this kind of immigration, especially going from one country to another, leaves a scar in people's life. Since 2015, many people from Middle Eastern countries, Asian countries migrated to Western country. And when they come to a Western country, they usually don't know what to do. And this lack of clarity leave people traumatized. They don't know how to heal their immigration trauma. I went to therapy for 3 years because I didn't know what it was. We are originally from Afghanistan. So during war, we went from Afghanistan to neighboring country, Pakistan. From Pakistan, we came back to Afghanistan. Then because of war, we had to move from Afghanistan to Tajikistan. And then from Tajikistan, we had to migrate to Canada. And I'm grateful for Canada to give us safety and place. At the same time, looking back, you can see the wound that it caused. If you're in a new country such as USA, European country, and Canada, if you feel anxiety and depression because of immigration, it is a real thing. I went to therapy and I took medications for it, and I did a lot of homework, writing, journaling. After doing so much work, I realized that healing from immigrational trauma is easy. That is right. It is easy. It is not hard. You don't have to take lots of medication. You don't have to do a lot of writing. You don't have to do so many things to heal. And so you will be able to make friends easily. So you will be able to go towards your goals with calmness and confidence. As I mentioned, I went to therapy, and in the therapy, I was introduced to one of the great psychologists and therapists, Dr. David Burns. You can Google him. He wrote so many good books, especially one of his famous books is Feeling Good, and his latest book is Feeling Great. And he talks about anxiety and mood problem, and through just simple journaling and can make a huge shift. It was pretty great book, and it was a dense book. If you're not into reading so many books, you don't have to read it, but it was pretty dense medical book, and I read it. And then I continued on studying and research, and I recently studied on my own side by Dr. Aziz Ghazipura. You can Google him too. So I read so many books. You can go to my website and see the references, which books I have read and which programs I've attended. The big solution for anxiety and a mood problem, which comes from specifically immigration, is feeling loneliness. It's feeling lack of home. You don't know what to do. You don't know anybody. You feel like homeless. And being homeless doesn't mean you don't have financially you're living on the street. It means there's a feeling that you don't feel where you belong. When we go to a new place, we feel like we don't belong there. Now, this is a real thing. I felt lonely for most of my years. I felt like lonely. There's aching feeling in my stomach, in my brain, in my heart, and I didn't know how to solve this. Oh, go to therapy, eat lots of food. That was my go-to. You eat a lot of food. What you do is you smoke a lot of cigarettes or cannabis or social media or pornography, all these things just to escape feeling loneliness. And I've seen a lot of people that I work with, and I've seen my friends and my family, they go to the same thing. They eat a lot of food to numb it. They watch a lot of social media. They work. They just work, 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 work. And this causes the problem not to go away, actually make it bigger. The good example from immigration trauma would be a wound. Let's say you have a wound on your hand and there's bleeding, and if you just scratch it every day, it will never get healed. But we do it all the time by eating too much, by escaping from it, by going into work, earning money. That wound will never heal. It becomes less prone to healing. So how you do it, you just go into the feeling. Now, specifically how you do it, how you go into feeling, how you heal it, and I have a program we can go deeply into your own personal feeling, and we heal it from your heart, from your body. It is not easy, but it's definitely simple. When you open your heart and mind to just healing your mind, healing your heart, everything looks clear. That I can promise. I've been to a lot of therapists, and most of them were not that as effective. But I did so many research, and one of the best thing that really works is feeling your feelings. It will take so much time, but once you feel your feelings, you will get healed. There's no way around it. If you remove all the distraction from your life, such as eating too much, not exercising, smoking too much, going to social media, and burying yourself into work, then the wounds start to heal and everything will feel and look much more clear. I hope you find this video useful. I love talking about this and I love helping people with this healing from immigration. Reach out to me to my website and I will be delighted to work with you. Have a confident life. See you at the next one.